When you think of Cristiano Ronaldo, there is one word that comes to mind: goals. The Portuguese winger is one of, if not the most lethal players in football history, and his longevity in the game has seen him rack up bags and bags of goals, regularly hitting more than 60 goals a season, a tally that most strikers would be happy with if they scored over the course of their career, and doing so in 3 different leagues perhaps gives Ronaldo the edge in the Lionel Messi versus Ronaldo debate. But while we are not here to discuss that, we are here to remind you of Ronaldo's brilliance. With 5 Ballon d'Or wins to his name, Ronaldo is one of the best players in footballing history, and his legacy is already assured. With that in mind, let's take a look at 10 records of Cristiano Ronaldo that will never be broken. 1. Most goals in football history. What better place to start than with Ronaldo's goal record? The Portuguese number 7 has scored a quite frankly ridiculous amount of goals in his career, and you would have to go all the way back to the 2005-2006 season to find a year when he did not score at least 20 in a single season. It is no secret that Ronaldo has been at the top of the game for decades, so naturally, he has racked up a high goal tally during that time. In his career, Ronaldo has notched 824 goals, which is more than any other player in history. Brazilian legend Pelé had long been the holder of the illustrious record with 762 in official games, but not only has Ronaldo overtaken him, he is now 62 ahead of him. In second place, it is Ronaldo's arch-rival and nemesis Lionel Messi, who currently has 796 goals to his name. But given Ronaldo is still playing in the Saudi Arabian League, where he can score goals for fun, the former Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus player is only likely to add to that advantage over his old rival. In terms of the breakdown, Ronaldo has netted a staggering 503 league goals, 51 cup goals, and 152 goals in Europe. It is not just with his club that he excels either, as he has found the back of the net on 118 occasions for Portugal, guiding them to a UEFA European Champions win and a UEFA Nations League title. 2. Most goals in the UEFA Champions League. If there is one competition that sums up Cristiano Ronaldo, it is the UEFA Champions League. Ronaldo has seemingly been obsessed with the tournament, and it is this obsession that has seen him become the most successful and deadly player in the tournament's history. Since the tournament was rebranded to the Champions League in 1992, no player has won the trophy more times than Ronaldo, and he became the first in history to have 5 trophies in his cabinet at home. Extending to the European Cup, only one player, ex-Real Madrid left-winger Paco Gento, has won more trophies than him. It's also not as if he has not been heavily involved in both Manchester United and Real Madrid's wins. In fact, in 183 appearances in the tournament, Ronaldo has scored 140 goals, a figure that no other player can claim to match. It's no surprise to see that it is Lionel Messi again who is second in the list, but the Argentine would need 11 more goals to match Ronaldo's record. 3. Most goals in UEFA Champions League finals. While Ronaldo scores plenty of goals in every game, he also does it on the biggest stages, and no record proves this better than his goals in Champions League finals. He has scored 4 goals in the biggest game in club football, with his first coming for United against Chelsea in 2008. He scored again against Real Madrid's hometown rivals Atletico in 2014, before doubling his tally to 4 against Juventus in 2017. His former teammate Gareth Bale is next on the list with 3, while Messi has only scored twice in a final. As a bonus stat for you, did you know that Ronaldo has never lost a Champions League final? He has a successful record of 5 wins in 5 attempts in 2008, 2014, 2016, 2017 and 2018. He is also the only player to have scored in 3 UEFA Champions League finals and was the top scorer in 7 different seasons. 4. Most hat-tricks in football history. Imagine you are a world-class striker. At the end of your career, how many hat-tricks do you think you'd be happy with? 5? 10? Maybe 15? Well, how about 61? Yes, that is the staggering number that Ronaldo has scored in his career. His latest hat-trick came in Al Nassr's 4-0 thumping over Al Wahda, and guess what? Ronaldo scored all 4. We can only imagine where he keeps all 61 of his match balls, but it is a tally that no player comes close to. With him now plying his trade in the Saudi Arabian League, that is a figure that is only going to rise and seems an impossible record for anyone to match, let alone beat. In terms of other contenders, Messi is again second on the list with 56, while Robert Lewandowski and Luis Suarez both have 29 hat-tricks. 5. He has scored in every minute available. As defenders who have the misfortune of playing against him will tell you, there is no rest period against Cristiano Ronaldo. The record that best shows this is the fact that he has scored a goal in every single minute of a football match from minute 1 to minute 90. He completed that record in 2014 when he notched a goal in the 7th minute against Atletico Madrid, a fitting way to do it considering he has long been associated with the number 7 shirt. However, unlike others on this list, this record is not his alone, with legendary strikers Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Luis Suarez also having completed the impressive feat. 6. 50-plus goals for 6 consecutive seasons. While Ronaldo's biggest strength is no doubt his finishing, what should also be highly praised is his longevity in the sport. Since making his debut in 2002, the Portuguese has been banging goals in for decades, and his and Messi's domination of the Ballon d'Or award for more than 10 years proves just how long they have both been battling it out at the very top 4. But one record that Messi cannot claim to match is the consistency of Ronaldo's goals across consecutive seasons. Between 2010 and 2016, Ronaldo hit the back of the net at least 50 times, a stat unmatched in footballing history. In fact, Messi has not hit 50 goals in 6 seasons in the entirety of his career, let alone 6 consecutive ones. He's also found the back of the net 60 times or more in a season on 4 occasions. Remarkable numbers from football's deadliest man. 7. Only player to score 50 goals in the Premier League, La Liga and Serie A. While critics will say Messi has only ever produced his best in one league and for one club, that argument cannot be levelled at Ronaldo. Playing in 3 of Europe's top leagues, including the Premier League, La Liga and Serie A, Ronaldo has proved he could do it any time, any place, and his stats reflect that. No other player in footballing history has scored 50 goals in all 3 of England, Spain and Italy's top flights. Ronaldo may have only spent 7 full seasons in the Premier League, but he is 32nd in the all-time top scorers, while he is 2nd in the same table for La Liga. While at Juventus in Serie A, Ronaldo scored 101 goals in 134 appearances. 8. Fastest player to reach 150, 200 and 300 goals in La Liga. Speaking of La Liga, Ronaldo has plenty of records in the league which are likely to never be broken. During his stint with Real Madrid, Ronaldo made 292 appearances in the league and scored 311 goals, giving him an astounding ratio of 1.07 goals a game. In fact, he was the quickest player to reach 150, 200 and 300 goals in La Liga, and no player on the top scorers list has a better goal-to-game ratio, even Lionel Messi. He ended his career in Spain with more than 300 goals, a goal record that only he and Messi can claim to have. 9. Top scorer in Real Madrid history. To be the top scorer at any club is quite the impressive feat, but to do it at a club as huge and as successful as Real Madrid is another thing entirely. Spanish striker Raúl is considered to be one of the greatest in football's history, and his record of 323 goals in 741 games for Madrid looked as if it may never be beaten, until a certain Cristiano Ronaldo turned up. Not only has Ronaldo passed Raúl, he has quite frankly obliterated the former Madrid man. Ronaldo notched 451 goals in 438 games for Madrid, 128 more than Raúl in 303 fewer games. If Ronaldo had kept the same scoring rate and played the same number of games as Raúl, he would have scored 763 goals. Unsurprisingly, Ronaldo continues to top the list even 5 years after he left the club in Spain's capital. Current Ballon d'Or holder Karim Benzema has moved up to 2nd in the list, but even he is well behind Ronaldo. The Frenchman is currently on 339, which is still 111 behind Ronaldo, and considering Benzema is 35 years old, it is unlikely he will stay in the game long enough to surpass his former teammate. 10. Won every individual and team honour with 2 clubs. While goals adequately sum up Ronaldo's career, another word is also fitting: trophies. To date, Ronaldo has won 34 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, the UEFA European Championship, and the UEFA Nations League. And it's not just team honours either. The Ballon d'Or, Golden Boot and World Player of the Year awards all stand on Ronaldo's very long trophy cabinet. But he has also accomplished a rare feat in football. Ronaldo is the only player to have won every individual and team honour with not 1 but 2 clubs. So that list includes the Ballon d'Or, World Player of the Year, Golden Boot, Champions League, Domestic Cup, World Club Championship, and Domestic Super Cup. While Messi can claim to also have done this, he has only done so at Barcelona, while Ronaldo completed the feat both at Manchester United and Real Madrid. The only other player who comes close to matching Ronaldo's accomplishment is his former manager and another Real Madrid legend, Zinedine Zidane, who won virtually every individual and team honour at Juventus and Real Madrid, but not all of them. While Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland are seen as the successors to Messi and Ronaldo, neither have yet won the Champions League or the Ballon d'Or, suggesting there is a long way to go for them to match the achievements of the two greats. It is unfathomable as to how any player in the foreseeable future will eclipse this astonishing record set by the Portuguese, and will rightly be the hardest record of his to break.